I am not confused. I know what I'm doing and I know where I am going. You are the one that is confused, and I'm serious. I remember I tweeted one time that being a multipotentialite is actually a curse more than a blessing, especially in our growing stage when we're just growing. Because I am a multipotentialite. Only few can relate to this. Or sorry, apologies, but like for those that can relate though, and what I meant by that is that you know your capacity. And the funny thing is, when you are even clear, you one thing that I'm super grateful for is clarity. I I know what I want, and I think I sort of know how I will get it. I know the decisions I have to make to literally get all of this. But you see, the problem is that people feel like I am not focused. Someone I really respect one time called me, and I think that was earlier this year, and he told me, he said, Alice, why why don't you sit in one place? And I understand him. He was saying that, oh, you learned this, you were doing this, you went to this, now you're in real estate, you're in blah 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 and blah. And I get it, bro. The thing is, they don't even understand all of the things I'm doing. They just feel like I'm jumping. And I have never skipped any of these things. I have them by my side like this. That's what's going to become like the name Universe Android at the end of the day. And that's the same for so many people here. You're learning this, you're building this, but people feel like you don't even know what you're doing, especially when there's no result. For someone like me now, there's no result yet. And then they're like, this man doesn't know what he's doing. Especially when you're not taking the decisions that they want you to make. For example, someone like me, I had the opportunity of going to school this year, like private university. I take crazy decisions, bro. Crazy decisions. And I said no, not yet. The story about my school is a crazy one. I got out of secondary school 2021 and my head was there. I was actually the senior prefect. So let's not talk about that one, but this is it. I got an opportunity of going to school this year, university, obviously, a private university. And the only thing I have to do is just write jump and have a good score. That's not a problem. But I said no. I know you're saying I'm mad, but I know what I'm doing. That's the most painful thing for these people. They feel like now that you're supposed to do this, blah, blah. My life is not going to be normal. My life is not going to be a regular life. I promise you. I'm not going to be like a normal person. Greatness is what he has told me. Greatness is promised. I'm talking about God. That's what he told me. And I know it. Back to what I was saying. Clarity. People thinking you're confused. And they're like, do this, yidi yada yidi. I want you to work for someone, blah blah blah. And you're like, I'm not doing that. I want to do this. And they're telling you, bruh, you don't know what you're doing. And I'm like, and do you know what the motivational speakers on Instagram, YouTube, what they will tell you? I'm not saying it's bad. I listen to some persons, they just tell you, cancel the noise, silence the noise, just keep pushing. Should I tell you the problem? To cancel the noise is a problem. Some of you that are still under your parents, they are telling you, do this, do this, do this. And there's someone online telling you that you should cancel the noise. Please, how are you canceling that noise? That's not fucking possible. You know the crazy thing? All of this motivation, this high dopamine will not help you. One thing I'll just tell you is know what you share, but give them limited information so that they will not feel like you're mad because that's what they think. And genuinely, they care. They do care. They love you. That's why they're saying, oh, do this. But the thing is, they don't know that what's in your front is bigger. You're not like a normal person. You're not when I say normal, you're above normal. You're not abnormal. And it's just confusing, man. And I'm rooting for you as much as I'm going through mine to just stick to clarity. You know the journey, stay with to it. If you're with your parents, learn how to you owe them honor actually, but really you don't really owe them obedience. You only owe God obedience. And creativity is actually a service to God and humanity. So if God gives you gift and is telling you do this, do that, and you're trying to stick to what your parents are saying, at the end of the day, they will not regret for you. You will regret for yourself. I'm not saying don't listen to your parents. To those who think we're confused, tell them we are not confused. The process might be ugly. It looks so ugly and all of that, but it's better something divine. Yeah, something divine. I am rooting for you, as I said, your brother. angry light. Thank you very much. I love you. If you're new here, I just come here and rant. I share my thought. I just come here to document my journey too. And if you're hooked here, thank you for coming back. You already know I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you. I'm on my knees right now. Subscribe. Subscribe. The time is coming when I'll not beg you again. But for now, I'm just joking. Subscribe, please. Thank you.